everyone. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I like to thanks to this organizing committee for giving me this opportunity. Before I start this presentation, let me introduce myself and my teams. I'm Mulyati. My teams are Baharudin and Sri Tejowulan. We are all from Soil Science Study Program, Faculty of Agriculture, Mataram University. I'd like to present our paper entitled Improving Maize Growth and Yield by the Application of Inorganic and Organic Fertilizer. Introduction. As we know that maize, also called corn, is a cereal crop that is cultivated widely throughout the world. Maize is the most important cereal crops and still a staple food crop for many people, especially Africa. Maize production has shown a steady increase over the years for food consumed as a vegetable, feed, and for industry products including oil, livestock, glue, industrial alcohol, and also for fuel ethanol. As the limiting factor of this, most of maize was grown in sandy soil with very low in soil fertility, such as low in soil organic matter, cation exchange capacity, nutrients, and also water retention. Therefore, we need to increase the soil fertility, including soil characteristic for maize growth and yield. To overcome this problem, we have to apply integrated nutrients management by using inorganic and organic fertilizer. Inorganic fertilizer play a crucial role in modern agriculture, but it is also known that dependence on inorganic fertilizer result in soil degradation. The decline of soil organic matter content and hence nutrient losses caused by nutrient leaching or by soil erosion, so that it is important to add organic fertilizer to ensure fertilizer use efficiency. Research objective. The aim of this study was to investigate the soil chemical properties change, and secondly to evaluate the effect of inorganic and organic fertilizer plus on maize growth and yield. Materials and methods. Experimental design was established using completely randomized design which arranged in a factorial pattern. Consisted of two factors, namely 3 rates of organic plus fertilizer, e.g. P0 without organic fertilizer, P1 equal to 10 tons per hectare, and P2 equal to 20 tons per hectare organic fertilizer. The organic fertilizers was made from biochar, compost or cow manure, and also biofertilizer EN4, which fermented for 4 weeks or for 1 month. The second factor was 3 rates of Ponska as in organic fertilizer, that are A0 without Ponska, A1 with 150 kg per hectare, and A2 300 kg per hectare Ponska. The parameters were soil and plant. Soil parameter consisted of soil pH, cation exchange capacity, organic carbon, total nitrogen, available phosphorus, and also exchangeable potassium. For plant, we analyze for plant height, number of leaves, shoot dry weight, and also for grain maize. The data obtained were analyzed by analysis of variance as 5%, and significant difference between treatments were determined by honestly significant difference at the same level. Result and discussion. First, initial soil characteristic. Table 1, it can be seen that soil that used in this experiment had low in soil fertility with sandy loam texture, acid soil 5.68, soil organic matter is low, it's about 1.04%, cation exchange capacity 10.28, and also low in total nitrogen 0.2% and available phosphorus 21.57, and except for potassium was high. From table 2 indicated that the effect of organic and inorganic fertilizer on soil chemical change. Applying organic fertilizer shows a significant difference for soil pH and CEC, both for organic plus and inorganic fertilizer. Increasing the soil pH from acid to neutral would influence the nutrients availability to the soil, while the increase of CEC in soil could improve nutrients retention, reduce the nutrients losses, and also this lead to improve the soil quality. From figure 1, it can be seen that without organic plus application, contributed the lowest organic carbon. Increasing of the rate of organic fertilizer significantly affected organic carbon. In addition, this is implied that organic fertilizer have a positive contribution to soil carbon stability, which can be expected to further contribute to greater soil productivity. The addition of inorganic fertilizer was also significantly influenced organic carbon after harvesting. That's figure 2. This is due to that biochar is rich in carbon materials, and it is very important for improving soil quality. The result given in table 2 show that there was a significant effect of organic and inorganic fertilizer on soil nutrients, e.g. Nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Application of both organic and inorganic fertilizer enhanced total nitrogen from 0.12 to 0.68 for inorganic fertilizer, and from 0.18 to 0.76 for organic fertilizer. This increasing of total nitrogen was higher than inorganic fertilizer. Possibly it's due to the higher soil organic matter in the soil, as we know that almost 90% of nitrogen is from organic materials. The result also observed in available phosphorus and exchangeable potassium. Effect of organic and inorganic fertilizer on growth and yield of maize. Table 4 indicated that growth and yield response of maize with and without organic and inorganic fertilizer. The treatment showed a significant difference on leaf number and shoot dry weights, also for grain yield of maize except for the plant height. Overall, this study confirmed that organic fertilizer, biochar, co-manure, and biofertilizer are valuable for improving soil fertility and to sustain maize production, particularly for sandy soil. Conclusion and suggestion. Based on the result and discussion above, it can be concluded that first, organic fertilizer application combined with inorganic fertilizer could change the soil chemical properties including soil pH, organic carbon, CEC, total nitrogen, available phosphorus, and exchangeable potassium in soil. Second, organic and inorganic fertilizer application increase significantly the maize growth and grain yield. Further research need to be done to investigate organic fertilizer would reduce inorganic fertilizer rate for maize production and nutrients efficiency. Finally, we gratefully thanks for financial support from the Directorate General of Higher Education of Indonesia. Thank you.